And the outline, remember what we have done this month, the abstract, introduction, literature review, methods, findings, discussion, and conclusion. So let's say, for example, writing cycle 1, you want to write introduction only. Yes, you can. Or let's say, for example, you want to write literature review, 100 words, methods, 200 words, finding, 400 words. It's up to you, right? So it's up to you what you want to write, as long as you are writing, okay? And then this is writing goals, okay? So what are your writing goals? Because why do you have to have the goals? Because without goals, you will not be able to achieve what you want to write. Writing cycle 1, how many words that you want to write? 300 words, put 300 words. Remember, this is goals. If you don't achieve, that will be okay. So nobody's going to punish you, all right? And then the guideline would be write, look at your outline, write again until 40 minutes of writing. And then when we say that, okay, writing cycle 1 end, rest for 10 minutes, and then we're going to start with writing cycle 2. Right. And then lastly, we're going to count your words. All right. So here would be, so writing cycle 1, for example, choose one section. Or sometimes some of my students, they don't want one section, they want to do 2 sections. Just, yeah, you can do that. Put your phone away unless your outline would be on your phone, right? Because your phone would be a distraction for you. When you're writing, you don't want any distraction. Right, that particular section, the section that you choose for 40 minutes, right? Right, whether it makes sense or no sense, it doesn't matter as long as it's on your outline, just write. And the same thing would continue with writing cycle 2, writing cycle 3, and writing cycle 4. Okay. So then we're going to celebrate your progress, because at the end of today, at let's say 2:45, we're going to count your words. How many words have you written? Right, your writing goals, and we're going to compare with your actual words, right? And I think, and this one, remember in the beginning, I promised that you're going to do submitting and publishing your article. So put it that one. So I already put materials there. So later on, if you want to submit and publish your articles, you would have the materials over there, right? And I think that's all. Thank you very much from me and Dr. Razlina. Okay, let me see, stop sharing. Okay. So we have to go. Dr. Ras, you want to say something?
Thank you, Dr. Latisha, for sharing. I think I'm also excited to start because I got some writing to do as well. And to the students, if you have anything to ask, you can reach me through my WhatsApp. Okay, right? Maybe you want us to check anything, right? That's all right.
During the writing cycle, no checking.
No,
they have
no
to
checking.
Write. No
oh,
checking,
okay.
because they have
right.
to write. Okay, they have to write, but they
see.
can ask us question, right?
Okay.
But you have to write. So basically, you have to write. So I will be here, right? So if you want to hear my sweet voice, you can always talk to me here, all right? Okay. And at the same time, I will be, I will be the facilitator, and Dr. Ras will be the facilitator too, right? And we have about, let's say, 5 more minutes to go. So once it's 10:20, I'm going to, I forgot to tell you, I have the stopwatch here. So I'm going to start the stopwatch, and I'm going to force you to write.
It's a marathon.
It's a marathon, yes. So we are going to work 40 minutes writing, and then we are going to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
One word before we start, Dr. Latisha.
Okay.
Participants have provided a link in your in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a link in the chat box that you need to fill in something like this. So we want to know your name and your target number of words for each of the section, okay? We will be monitoring if you have reached the target number of you want to reach for today. Okay, everyone, participants, please fill in the form so that I can see it here.
Okay, because I think we need to announce to the students that they are going to have the certificate in the end after. after they fill the last survey in the end of the sessions. To use?
Yeah, that's correct. So we are going to give everyone certificate if you are fulfilling the requirements. I mean, those who attended consistently may receive the certificate, but those who do not attend consistently might not receive the certificate. We will see about it later. Okay, please go to the link box. We want to see the target of number of words that you plan for each of the sections that you have. You don't have to reach everything today. However, for example, if you put 200 words, for example, if at the end of the day you have 200 words for the abstract and that's about it, you're good enough. Of course, you can reach a bit more than that. Participants, I hope you are in the form right now. Yeah, Nurul Rafida, attempting for 300s, attempting for 1,000 words for lit review. Looking good. Carry on, people.
I think only 1% has a clear goal. Other students were still thinking.
Yeah, you can put 100. I mean, it's up to you. It's your goal.
It's up to you.
Yes. This, okay, 150.
Good.
It's up to you.
Good.
You know your capability.
Put what you think is reasonable.
Yeah. Put what you think is reasonable, achievable, feasible.
That's true. Yes, that's true. We don't expect you to finish the whole article.
Yeah, it is impossible to finish in one day.
You don't have to finish your whole final assignment today.
Yeah, we just want to force you to write, not force. Enjoy writing with us.
I think force is a good word, ma'am.
Persuade to write.
It's a good word, force. Without forcing,
yes,
they won't write.
I'm sure that the students somehow they participate in an actual marathon. So they would know how in a marathon you cannot run, you have to run consistently. I participated in, let's say, police has a police marathon. So I participate once, right? But let's say it's a good one to test your endurance.
Yeah. Okay. If I were the students, I will write abstract 100 and or around 100 150. If I can write 200 or 300, it means I surpassed my goal.
Yes. Yeah. Put 100, 100, 100, 100.
Yeah,
if you want to
I think that's quite reasonable.
50, 50, 50.
So easy on yourself, people.
All right, people. It's 10:20.
Okay.
It's 10:20. So I'm going to, right?
I will keep monitoring this. We will kick off the workshop. Sorry about that.
All right. So you can start now. We would finish at 11 o'clock. Right. You can start now. Start writing. Okay. I'm free right now.
I'm going to start writing something.
Yes.
The theater status, someone said the form needs permission.
Yes.
Yeah, I have opened the setting. Yeah.
Excuse me, just a maybe if I can recommend something, maybe Dr. Latisa can show the what we are doing right now, so that people who are coming late, they know what they need to do.
Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
Good idea, Pak Herdit. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's say for the newcomers, right? So what we're going to do would be, we are starting, I mean, some of your friends are starting our, let's say, online marathon. So I'm going to share screen for a while. Okay, let's see. I can, give me some time. I just got cited just now. So I closed this, let's see. Okay, we are starting the online marathon. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, give me 1 minute. So okay. Okay. Okay, for the newcomers, so those who are writing, just ignore my voice. Okay, so this is what we are doing online writing marathon, and this is what's going to happen to your life today, right? So the first one would be the objective for online writing marathon will be to write as many words as you can. So meaning that you don't have to care about your grammar, don't care about your language, you just write. For example, let's say, for example, if you can't find the words in English, remember that we are bilingual learners. So you can write in Bahasa Indonesia if you want to write that one. If you can find, you can express yourself. Later on, you can translate that one in English. So write as many words as you can. So we have 4 writing cycles, right? So this is my Padlet. So the materials are there. Refer to this one. And let's say, for example, what's going to happen? The first one, before you write in any writing marathon, you need outlines. You need to refer to the outlines. You can't refer to anything else, because if you go and surf the internet, it would take a long time and a lot of your time. And remember, you have to have the writing goals. Let's say, for example, if you're writing for introduction, how many words that you're going to write? 50, 60, 70. And then you're going to write during your writing cycles. And after that, after we finish, you're going to celebrate your progress by looking at how many words have you managed to write. Okay. And then what's the benefit of online of writing marathon, online writing marathon or actual writing marathon? Because you can write with your friends. Because writing is a very lonely process, solitary process indeed. And sometimes when we write, we want to find, we want to feel that we are not alone. And then you can share your writing with your friends. Some of the writing marathon, we would show the actual proof. This is what I wrote, okay? And it would decrease your procrastination of fear of writing. Because let's say, for example, if no one is going to push you, nobody's going to force you, you're not going to write until the last minute. All right, and this is the schedule. So we are right now in writing session, writing cycle 1. I think that we have been there for 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And then at 11 o'clock, we're going to rest. And at 11:10, we are going to start our cycle 2. And then we're going to count the words at 11:50. And then we're going to continue cycle 3 and cycle 4 after the break, okay, after your lunch break. And at the end, we're going to count our words and show your work and congratulate yourself for your hard work. All right. And that's the end of our writing marathon. Okay. And then how it's going to be, first, you're going to start with your outline. Remember the outline, the one that you did from writing session 1, writing workshop series 1, 2, 3, right? Look at the outlines or the template and state your writing goal. And then you have to write during the writing cycle, okay? And remember, the outline will be based on whether you're going to write the abstract, introduction, literature review, methods, finding, discussion, or conclusion. For example, let's say in writing cycle 1, you want to concentrate on the abstract and introduction. Go ahead. And writing cycle 2, you want to concentrate on discussion and conclusion. Yes, you can do that. Or in your writing cycle, you want to write all, sure. 20 for abstract, introduction 100, literature review will be 40 words, method will be 50, it depends on you, right? And so have writing goals, you know that if you don't have goals, you won't finish your assignment. So let's say writing cycle 1, how many words that you want to write? 200, 300, 400, okay. And then what you need to do would be you need to write. In online writing marathon or writing marathon, you need to write. You need to keep typing your, let's say, your keyboard. You be the keyboard warrior on the journal article. and look at your outline. When during the break, okay, what you need to be would be, you have to have a break. Right? You have to stand to exercise. Look at your state. Look at your handphone, or you could upload status. Finish my writing cycle 1. I'm tortured. Right? You can do that, and then you're going to go for writing cycle 2, and you're going to count your words. Right? So let's say this is the writing cycle. Right? So what you need to do, writing cycle 1, choose 1 section or 2 sections. It's up to you. Put your phone away. Put distraction away. Write that part for 40 minutes. Let's say, for example, if you feel that our voices are noises, silent us, right? If you know that you can silent us, right? And then take a break, and then you can share your writing if you want to share, right? And then we're going to go to writing cycle 2. The same process would happen, and then we're going to have lunch break, and then we continue with writing cycle 3 and 4. Okay. Then the last one at 3:45. We're going to 2:45. We're going to celebrate writing goals. What will be the words that you plan to write and your actual goals, right? And then trust me, once you have this achievement, you'll be able to motivate you to write more, right? So I think this. Remember, in the beginning, I promised that we're going to train you how to submit and publish your articles. So go to my Padlet. I think that the instructions are there, right? Okay. That will be thanks from me, Dr. Latisha and Dr. Razlina. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Maybe we can stay on that slide for the schedule so that if
okay, the
come again,
schedule.
yeah.
Okay,
So that
let's
they would know what they need to do at the time.
Okay.
If somebody comes late again, sorry.
Okay. Sure. Let me see. This is the schedule, right? Sure. I'm going to put it, let's say, the slideshow. Sorry about that one. Yeah. Oh, sorry again. Right, if you have any question, you can ask me. I think I'm going to open another laptop.
Are you going to write as well, Dr. Tisha?
Yeah, I'm going to write poetry.
Oh, okay.
You have 15 more minutes to go. I missed this one, it's just like an examination invigilation. 15 minutes to go for your writing cycle 1. Keep writing, everybody, you can do it. All right, people, time's up. Congratulations, writing cycle 1 finished. All right, so you have, let's say, for example, you have about what? Rest, take a rest. We have 9 minutes for you to rest, stretch, stand up, right? Do some exercise, or just, well, you can look at your handphone, tweet, Instagram, show how you're suffering, right? So it's addictive, isn't it? I know that you don't want to, yes, I know that you don't want to stop, but you have to stop 10 minutes or 9 minutes because we're going to start at 10 minutes after 11 for writing cycle 2. Stand up, right? Exercise, you go to the toilet, look at your handphone if you like to catch up with some of the conversation, right? So celebrate your progress and fill in how many words have you managed to write. And you can talk to your friends. For example, Dr. Ras and Dr. Yusinta, you can talk to me. Yes, Dr. Lestari, you can talk to me. And stop writing, stop writing, because you're going to go to the second cycle.
Writing while reading.
Right, don't write and write. I cheat a bit because I did not write for the article. The second session, I'm going to write for the article. Today, I've written 4.4 poems.
Wow.
Nice, nice.
Yes, 4 poems.
Dr.
Right.
Letitia, excuse me, I'd like to show the
So I can start
statistics.
sharing, right? Okay, start
Little
sharing
bit.
for a while. Go on.
Yeah, so a few more students has put up their targets here. So it seems that they put more reasonable targets now, 50, 150, which is good enough, I guess.
Yes, that's very good. Right.
Yeah. Those who have probably Benedictus, we are asking about the number of the words actually, so maybe you can revise your answer. Thank you. While we have the rest session, everyone, if you have any question or you want to tell us how you feel about the first session, did you have you been able to manage your focus to write, for example, or maybe you need some music to write with?
Yeah,
and we can help you with.
Yeah. Maybe what are the challenges that you're facing right now?
Yes, just right. You can use your, let's say, your own music, and then you can even sing while writing. And sometimes I usually found it very easy for me whenever I'm writing. I would talk to myself, even though it's slower the process. So would like verbalize. And usually, for example, let's say sometimes I write using my pen and pencil, because why? Because when I'm moving my hand, then the ideas will come out easier. It's up to you. But during the test, sorry, during the rest right now, you have to stand up at least the kitchen and grab some drinks. I mean, yeah, you can write and eat if you can, as long as it makes you happy. That would be okay.
Yeah, me myself, I have a draft of article. So when you give time to me, I just reread the draft and then try to change the words, the structure. Yeah.
That's helpful, isn't it? Because we know that we have to do it, and we have friends here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes some online writing marathon, they require us to switch on the camera. So the facilitator will be able to see us, and our friends will be able to see us while writing what we are doing. So in the sense that we are saying that we are writing together. The togetherness is there. Because some of the writers, they can't write alone because it's too lonely.
Yeah.
In my defense, I like online writing marathon, because if I see my friends face to face, I would love to talk. So then it wouldn't be a good idea. Right.
Yeah. Here we have Anissa say that I'm a bit distracted because it's so lively here in my home.
Okay, Anissa, go somewhere that, let's say, for example, well, you can't say to your parent, to your family members to be quiet. So go some place. I mean, you wear the headphone. Usually, if you wear the headphone, even though you are not listening to anything, it would block the noise. Right.
May I have a question?
Yes.
Doctors? Yeah.
Yes.
Is it okay for you to have a question?
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Now I'm writing the result of the discussion of the findings. Yeah, when I read a lot of articles, I find that there are two groups of researchers who have explored the same topic. One group finds that novice teachers and experienced teachers have the same levels of knowledge, and the other groups of researchers have the opposite. But when I look very carefully, it seems that the researchers with the findings that novice and experienced teachers are different have more articles on than those of the researchers saying that novice and experienced teachers are the same. So what should I do first in the display or the presentation of the discussion? Whether I should put the group one with saying that novice and experienced are the same, or novice and experienced are different.
Dr. Ras, I'll let you answer first. What do you think?
Thinking. Maybe talk about similarities first, but then.
Can I share something to make it clearer?
Yeah. Sure.
Dr. Suharyadi, let's say, for example, which one, your wish is more unique?
My finding is saying novice and experience no difference, but there are only 2 or 3 articles having the same findings, while more researchers tend to find that novice and experience are different.
There might be similarities first because yours would be supporting that one, right? But you're going to tell us, even though that one, but put the one, let's say a few articles. But however, few articles would say that one, would highlight that one.
May I share something
Sure.
just to make it clearer? Sorry.
Right.
Is it okay for you, Sunita?
Pak Suharyadi is like this. Okay, let's say, for example, at 12:10, sorry, I'm so sorry about this one. I always get confused with this one. 11:10, I'm going to start our that one.
Okay.
While we're doing that one, while we're starting the, let's say, the writing session, writing marathon, then we can discuss about this one.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, no problem. So I will
Okay.
stop sharing first.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay. Anissa, go somewhere that there are not many people. Okay, you can bring. I mean, you're writing with your laptop, right? So bring that laptop. Bring that find a quiet corner. Any quiet corner will be okay as long as it's safe for you, right? Bring your laptop. Bring your outline. Get out from that lively situation. Dr. Suharyadi, give us 2 minutes, and then 1 minute, and then I'll be starting this one, and then we can talk. We have no difficulty of doing that one. Okay. Get there. All right. Okay. All right, people, students, lecturers. All right, friends. Okay, we're starting the second one. You have 40 minutes. Okay, you can start from now. I'm punching the stopwatch. Okay, Dr. Suharyadi. Right. The writers, you can silence us all right? You have to write, but Dr. Saradi, the floor is yours.
Okay, I need your feedback just on the special section here. Can you see the so my title the title is sorry, this one. So senior and junior EFR teaches pedagogical knowledge, levels and areas of mastery and non-mastery. This is the title. So I will not, this is the abstract. I don't want you to check my abstract and introduction. just focus on my questions here. Look at this. This is the finding, but this one is the discussion. So there are two issues in the discussion. Number one is I use the terms senior teachers and junior teachers. In the article, they use just novice and experienced teachers, but I use different terms. That is one of the gaps that I mentioned in the introduction, the different use of the terms. Now, both categories of teachers are under different ages and experiences of teaching, yet they are not statistically different in the item method for their pedagogical knowledge. This is the first issue. Second one is both categories in fact have their own mastery and non-mastery of their pedagogical knowledge. This is what I mean, number one. So when I see what happens in the literature about the level of mastery and non-mastery, a lot of articles find findings related to the second group. I just put this as the second group, that senior teacher and junior teachers are different in several aspects, including in their pedagogical knowledge. And then I found a lot articles discussing this. More articles have found this finding. But in the first, where is that? In the first group, not many. I just found 2 or 3 saying that novice teachers and experienced teachers are not different. So what should I mention first, whether the view one, the first group, and the second group? Because my findings tend to support the first group.
I think you're doing the right one because you're going to highlight this one because this is for your finding, right?
Yes.
Because
yes.
this is the contribution of the fields and you're extending that particular you are contributing to this particular area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing the right one.
Okay.
Okay. Because if you're doing this one, but Dr. Saradi, why do you pay too much attention on the second part?
No, just I feel something worried that many articles have found that novice and experience are different. Okay. I don't have a lot of support from the articles, so whether that's why I put a lot for this. What do you think? So should I reduce the number or I don't include this?
It should be. This is my opinion. It
Yes.
should be. This is good if you put it in literature review, but let's say in the discussion, don't put. You can just say that the finding contradict with previous studies, and then put the bracket all the studies, everything. Don't pay too much attention here because you don't want people to pay attention to these studies. Because your focus would be you want to focus
this one.
Yes, that's your target.
Yeah, we want people to focus on our findings, not other people's findings.
Not other people's finding. It's like this, Dr. Saradi. Why do you want to highlight on Dr. Yusnita's work when it's your study? Right, Dr. Yusnita, this is just example.
Yeah, I just want to say that my finding contradicts with the previous studies.
But this is beautiful if you put in literature review.
I already put them.
Yes.
Let's say here. Sorry to this one.
Okay.
So let's say I try to analyze. This is the introductions.
So because if you're saying that not many studies focus, I mean, you want to highlight your finding, which is supported by few studies. So might be in your discussion, you would want to suggest further studies to be conducted in this particular matter.
Okay. All right. All right.
Right.
I get the
yes. Because if
the idea.
If let's say, for example, if I have my own coffee, I would focus on my coffee, but I wouldn't say that, okay, but you know, other people might want to taste Starbucks and so on. So you are going to lead the novelty of your finding to other studies.
All right.
That would be my suggestion.
Yeah.
So that would be, but Dr. Suredi, don't delete this one. You know, this is a beautiful constructed sentence. What you need to do, put it one part. Later on, you can use it for other studies, for other articles.
All right. Okay. I get the idea. So I need to put the what is that? Just little study research related to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You just want to say, just Dr. Raseh, this study, your finding contradict or did not support the finding by previous studies, blah blah blah, and so on. Just 2-3 sentences that would be adequate. Because if you put a lot of focus on that particular studies, and people will be saying that, yeah, are they doing, I mean, something wrong with the research design?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right. Remember, the reviewer is full of doubt. And yeah, they will be say that, okay, why does he need to justify a lot of things about here, what he's trying to do?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Ras and Latisha.
I hope that we help you.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So what you need to do, put it, let's say if you're not using this one, put it in one folder, then later on, then you can use it, this one later on in other paper.
Yeah, okay. So thanks once again.
You're most welcome.
So I will stop it.
Right.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah that we can help you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Sometimes, Dr. Surayadi, sometimes I believe that when we are writing, we want to put everything there. But you must realize one thing, the article is just the article, one article. So you have to strategize what you want to write, what you want to include, and there will be another strategy, will be where do you want to publish, right? So the right articles, the right articles, I think that the right journals then would improve your citation. For example, certain journals, they request the writer to cite from their journals. I'm not sure about Jola, if Jola has this one. Let's say, for example, Gemma, let's say Gemma Online, they ask us to cite at least 5 articles from their journal, to increase their citation. And there will be another session. So I wouldn't be able to share this one with the students. So there will be another story for the lecturers because it's being recorded. Right. Okay, Dr. Haldy will ask me to share the screen again for the student if they, okay, let's see.
I think that everyone who wants to come to this workshop already comes. I mean, it's already like 1 hour after. So maybe you can
sharing
your laptop or something else. Thank you very much, though.
You're most welcome.
Yes,
Don't worry, Doctor. Don't worry, Dr. Henry. I have another laptop. So this is the laptop for the video conferencing. My working laptop is the old laptop.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate that so much. By the way, I haven't taken my PhD yet, but I'm not a doctor, but I am a patient person. So thank you.
All right. Okay. Don't worry about that one. Soon to be, Dr. Helvi.
Yes.
Right.
After this, soon.
Yes, you can ask question if you like to Dr. Ras and I. So don't worry about that one. Okay. So if it's a distraction, move. Remember, you are not a tree, right? A tree has to stand at one place. You are a person. So meaning with the laptop, you can move. Even with the desktop, you can move too. So find a place that you can write, okay? And let's say, for example, if my voice is irritating, you can silence me. You know that you can control the volume. Okay. Is that a library in Malang, Universitas UM?
No, it's a library that I get a free image of, so I don't have to pay the copyright. Yes.
Okay, that's a nice library. We have a nice library in UITM Palace, right? I think that people go there to take pictures, and then I don't think they study over there. Because some of my friends, what they did would be they go to the library, they take pictures, and then they would share. I don't think that they study over there. But the students seem to enjoy going there, right, Dr. Ras?
Yes, and we have like a nice view of
Yeah.
the jungle.
Yes. But I've been to Singapore. I think the university, I can't remember, but it's a polytechnic. I think in Singapore, it was such a beautiful library because the student would be able to play video games, watch movies, and when we visited the university, the polytechnic, it was during the semester break, but the students were in the library because they wouldn't want to leave because they have video, they have, let's say, for example, they watch video, play games, and so on, right? And I think that that would be a great library.
Yeah, but we can't go to campus now.
Dr. Ras likes to go to the library. I do not like to go to the library.
I think the library now is in our hand. Yeah, Pulatisa. We can do a lot with our handphone.
Yes,
we can
Dr.
search a lot.
Lestari, definitely. And I have this bad habit when I borrow books from the library, the librarian has to go after me. So ask me to send back the book, to return the book. So I have this nasty habit. So that means that's why I don't borrow from the library, because I would take 9 books, 10 books, and I would, let's say, read and assume that nobody's going to borrow them, and the librarian will go and ask me, can you please return the book? And definitely that's why I don't borrow from the library anymore. And you are right, because the students rarely go to the library. So usually during the class, what we have to do, I mean, before COVID, we took a tour to the library. I would ask my students to have a tour, to go to the library, ask the librarian to teach them the skills and so on. And the librarian always tell me, please, can you please get out from please do not stay in my class.
Okay, once I did a little research to my students, and I'm asking them, do we still need library for our study? And most of them say the library should change into the digital library. So the young students, the youth nowadays do not really like visiting the library. They prefer to have ebooks and soft copies in their handphone.
Exactly. But some of the students in UIT and police last time before COVID, they go to the library because the library has a good cafe. That cafe serves good food. So I guess they go and eat at the library, because the library is pretty smart. They would serve good food, and the students will always go there. And they would have sometimes 16 hours, let's say, room, meaning that it's open 16 hours, especially during the exam week.
Okay.
But that was during COVID. Oh, sorry, before COVID. During COVID, I think everybody is online.
You're right.
All right. Time's up. 40 minutes is done. Right. So we're going to take a rest. Thank you, Dr. Healthy. Thank you very much for that one. Okay, now can we count? You're done with your congratulations. You're done. Tick writing cycle 2. Right now, let's count your words. Right. And let's say, for example, could you, well, it's up to you. So you could type over there or you could verbalize it. So I'm going to start with, okay, let's look at the words that we have written. From writing cycle 1, the actual words that you have written, right? And writing cycle 2. So I managed to write, I would be well, I'm not going to be the winner today. So I managed to write 300 words. Clap for me, 300 words. Okay, so if you don't want to say it, right? So you can type there in the chat box. So you have to tell us how many words you have written. Dr. Ras, it's your turn.
Okay, I will type it.
Participants, you can raise your hands and share with us how much you are targeting and how much you have achieved until the break time round. No need to be shy, no worries.
Okay, I will share. I just managed to write like 90 words because I'm writing. This is my first time writing quantity. So I'm doing this part, so I feel like, oh, it's a bit challenging for me. I will try.
Anybody else? Or you might like to share with us the challenges in trying to be focused in writing, for example, just like Nur Anisha Haris said that she was living in a place where it was too lively, so she got distracted. What about you? Have you managed to be focused, let's say? As for myself, I was editing work. So it was, I'm doing this with a partner. So there's a couple of items that he added into the draft, and I'm editing it and putting the position here and there. So it doesn't really change the number of words, but I think it is a little bit nicer to read now. Oh, somebody says here in the chat box, Maharani, Maharani achieved 94 words from 150 words. Sounds great. It's more than a half. And another person, 130 words for abstract and 653 words for findings. Congratulations. That's big, really. Congratulations, Maharani and Aura. What about the others? Anybody wants to raise their hands?
Don't worry, Anissa. You managed to write 90 words in methodology. That's very good. There's an idea, but this is just the start, right? Okay. And definitely sometimes I think sometimes I would be able to write, I mean, during the family discussion. I mean, usually when I go back to my parents' house, they will have a lot of discussions and I can't get away, but I need to do work. So I would bring my work and they would discuss. I find it therapeutic. I mean, it would be exciting. And I didn't miss any gossip, but I can still do my work. So exactly. Yes, it sounds like music, right? I mean, my mother was saying, like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then I would understand, I wouldn't miss any news, but I'll still be doing my work. So let's say, for example, if your family is like my family who can't keep talking, right? So we can't silence them. What we can do will be join the fun, but bring your work. So you would be able to, you can use your headphone and then you can write. And let's say, for example, if I'm not sure why, but I find it, sometimes I can work better if I bring my laptop and sit. I mean, let's say, for example, in a cafe or restaurant with food around. I guess there's a guarantee that I wouldn't go hungry. So that would be the good motivation.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes good ambience, good atmosphere really helps us to write.
Definitely. Yes.
Just like Adisatul Istifaro here, she said she managed to write around 400 words in literature review. I feel very productive.
Okay, congrats. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, and Aubrey said that she's got 347 words from the 400 words goal. That's really good. She said it's a huge thing for her because she's been having difficulty to write since she's always afraid.
All right. The thing would be, let's say, for example, don't be afraid. Let's say, for example, let's do this one. Everybody is afraid of something. They fear a lot of things. So regardless of the fear, just write. Okay. So I think that's a good one, right? Okay, yes.
Yeah, and somebody has around 200 words for the introduction.
Very good.
That's very good. 200 words. Yeah. Wow, amazing. What else? Yes, Dr. Suharyadi, how many words have you been writing? Or Dr. Lestari, how many words have you been writing?
I'm writing slow because I have to read with literature review.
I checked my draft through, so I cannot count. Probably 500, probably.
Wow,
yeah.
brilliant.
I have to go from one section to another section, and I try to change, modify, and probably 500, probably.
That's very good.
Sounds great. We have another achievement here. Adinda Novira wrote around 112 words for abstract and 630 words for introduction. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Amazing. So we have
That's
to learn
cool.
from them. That's good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So remember one thing. So if Dr. Raj, she wrote 90 words, right? So if she can write 90 words, if, let's say, for example, if you can write 120 words, that's good, right? Even if you can write 20 words, we celebrate even 20 words, right? Because you are able to write. Okay.
And at this point, I don't think everybody need to worry about good grammar or the content or anything. Just put it there. Just put it there first.
This is a free writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freestyle writing.
Free writing. Yeah.
Editing comes later.
Editing comes later, and it takes most of your time to edit.
Yes. That's true.
It's easier once you have it, then it's easier for you to revise on that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have about, I'm not sure that Yusnita, one more minute to go before lunch break.
Yeah, before we go for lunch break, we have another achievement to announce here. Nurul Rafida has managed to write 229 words in the abstract and 500 words in the introduction. This is a good start for me because I have difficulty in starting my writing. At least I'm being productive this time.
Yes, because you need
Good to
people.
know.
You
Yeah.
need people. This is what you can do with your friends. Let's say, for example, if you have good friends, right? I mean, friends that you can torture. So what you need to do would be form a group, right? Write together. And then you remember one thing, you want friends to support you. You want to graduate. So write together. After this, you know what to do. And then once you have it, then once you want to revise it, then you can see your supervisor, and then it's easier for your supervisor to give comments, right? Okay, that's good. That's very good. So We know that it's achievable, isn't it? So we know that the students can do it. It's just that they need somebody to push.
Yes,
And
I hope somebody comes to realize also today that writing is not impossible.
Yes.
So it is very much possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they can ask their friends to come for the second session. Tell your friends that we are not going to do anything. They're just going to write.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And write together. So we have 2 more sessions and use this time to write. It's easier for you.
Yeah. Try to enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, try to enjoy.
Yeah.
For the second session, I'm going to write article. I think I got to write an article.
Nice. Yeah. And
Just
there's
now
no pressure, everyone. We just want to be there with you when you write. That's about it.
Yes.
So if the way you write is in contradiction with what you have learned from paragraph writing, maybe forget it. Maybe you have to start writing first. Later on, you can see
Later
whether your
on,
paragraph is good or not.
yes, later on we go for beautification. Remember when you take pictures? First you take pictures. Second process, beautification process. We filter our picture, right? So that's the process. So the second process after this, you can look at that one, you can write your main idea and so on. So that will be the second stage. Then we are going to go for revising and editing. So just now will be, now what we are doing will be, let's say, for example, if you finish writing, so the second part, the third writing cycle, what we can do will be, what you can do will be revising or editing, just like Dr. Suharyadi and Dr. Yusnita are doing. And Dr. Ras is doing. Dr. Ras is writing, right? Dr. Ras is drafting.
Why is it easier to write a message on WhatsApp than in article?
Because I think that because they are used to it. The article, they're not used to it. Once they understand it, once they know that, for example, right now, just write, okay, then you are going to figure out how are you going to suit that one. I mean, it's very hard for them to write the message to the lecturers rather than to their friends. I guess that's the comparison.
So practice is number one, yeah? More practices.
Yes, more practices. Remember in the beginning, I don't think the students, remember during workshop series 1, they were a little bit shy. But now, yes, remember I managed to write 229 words in the abstract and 500 words in the introduction. This is a good start for me. So that's very good. So I'm happy to hear that one. Relief, in fact.
And because everybody has worked very hard, we deserve to have good lunch, don't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I'm going to eat chicken rice today.
Same.
All right, yay. So everyone, we are going to have a lunch break from 12.
Wow, what is that?
What's that?
Spring roll.
But that's a large spring roll. That's a large spring roll.
What's in there?
Vegetables.
Yeah, it sometimes we have chicken in it.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Usually in Malaysia we have only vegetables, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We're only going to discuss the healthy food first. Yes, the vegetables. All right. So we come back later, right, Dr. Isnita?
Yes,
in
we
1 hour
will
time?
come back at 1 o'clock with new spirit, new energy to write a bit more. All right.
Yes.
Good lunch, everyone.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good lunch.
See you at 1.
Until 1 o'clock. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, see you.
Hi, Dr. Ras.
Hi, I'm back.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Yes, I just had, what did I have? A cup or a mug of coffee.
Good on you.
Yes. And nasi, what do you call it one? Yes, chicken rice.
What about you, Dr. Yunita?
I had a big breakfast this morning, so I skipped lunch.
Seriously? Do people skip lunch?
I just had some snack, and I
Okay,
think
that's good.
now.
Some of my students, they will be like skip breakfast, skip lunch because of lunch breakfast.
Yeah.
So when do you eat, Dr. Ismita? I mean, you skip lunch and then are you going to eat for tea? Are you taking tea, or you're going to skip that one to go for dinner?
My eating habit is not, for example, it's not good to be an example. So most of the time I would have, not today, I would have light breakfast and coffee. And then I might have a big lunch and that's about it. But if I skip lunch, then I will have a big dinner.
That means you
Because
don't eat dinner?
Normally not.
Wow, amazing. Right. So
I think my body is too old to digest too much food now.
Seriously.
Okay.
Like how old is old?
Yeah, I would be like saying that, for example, in Malaysia, what we do would be, okay, when we just finish our lunch, and we will say that, yeah, what are we going to have for dinner? Oh, so that's how it is. And I will always say that, I will always plan, okay, I'm taking breakfast right now, what I'm going to have for lunch and for dinner. So I'm taking dinner at 6:30 and that's it.
Yeah.
Remember, sometimes there will be, let's say, for example, ice cream in the middle of the night. Sometimes, just to make life spicy, isn't it?
I know, yeah. My guilty pleasure will be noodle.
Oh, noodle.
Oh,
I have a crazy obsession about noodle.
That's good. You can come to you can come to Malaysia. We have lots of noodles.
I know it's hard. It's gonna be hard, really.
Yeah. And when we were still able to work from office, I remember Dr. Atisha, sometimes she will call me and say, Ras, come to the office, because she will buy like some snacks like kueh. Yeah.
The secret would be like this. Nobody will come to the office if I don't say there's food. Right. So basically, when I want to ask them for work or something, just to discuss, I will be saying, okay, I have curry puff or something like that. Come to the office and they'll be coming. If there's no food, nobody's coming to the office.
So Dr. Latisha will be alone in the big office.
Yes. Yeah, and now the office, I think that I'm not sure about the building. I think the buildings are being abandoned, full of ghosts and ghosts. We'll see.
Exactly. I was talking about this with a couple of friends last week, I guess. I think some schools might now be haunted because not very many students are coming to schools.
Yeah, but that would be interesting, isn't it? We can have a ghost tour at midnight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Dr. Yus might be, can we extend, I mean, from, let's say, for example, 2 o'clock, sorry, not 2 o'clock, mine is 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, right? Okay, we're going to start at 1:10, right? Okay, that's what we have 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But in police, back to the ghost story, in UiTM police, yes, there are a lot of ghosts.
See, Dr. Tisha is always interested to tell people about the ghosts.
I'm telling her the truth. there are ghosts on campus. She does not believe me. There are ghosts on campus.
No, I believe you, but I want to
haunted.
ignore, I want to ignore that.
Yeah, it's haunted. Once you accept the fact the campus is haunted, then you'll be okay with the ghost, right? And they'll be tracing the development of the ghost.
I will never get used to that. No.
I think this is interesting discussion, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, usually, I'm not sure why. I mean, yeah, people will be telling me, the students keep telling me, there was, in one of the building A and B, there is a big tree, right? And I have no problem. I mean, the tree is beautiful, so I have no problem laughing, waiting under the tree, until one of my students said that, do you know that that tree is haunted? I was saying, why? And they were telling me that there are two so-called ghostly brothers, siblings, who inhabit the tree. So I was like passing through the tree, checking the two brothers or the two siblings. Did not see the sibling, but I stopped resting under the tree. But the tree is so beautiful. So that would be one of the, and then the question would be for us to get to know which tree.
Yeah. I will be going to A and B block. Okay.
I think every campus has a ghost.
Yes, interesting, isn't it? And some ghosts,
Yeah.
especially, they are not. I mean, you have to accept the coexistence of what they call this one, makhluk, right?
The beings, yeah.
I've seen one.
See?
Yeah, and they have their own protocols, like ghost protocols.
Yeah, our protocol is to ignore. If you see that particular ghost, just ignore this.
But I believe that ghosts exist, in any forms. Yeah, we cannot see. Some people can see that, but I don't know. But what I experienced is that 2 years ago, when I just went home from the office for lunch break, I just put 3 keys on the table at home. Yeah. And then 3 keys. I put it on the table in the in one room in at home, and I went to the bathroom for a while. When I went back to the living room where I put the 3 keys, I just found 2 keys. Yeah, I spent 1 hour to find the other keys. I have 3, but in fact there are 2. And I yelled to my wife, "Did you take 1 key?" And she answered, "No, I don't know." And then I just spent 1 hour, and then I just said to myself, "Don't disturb us." I just yelled to myself, "Don't disturb us. Give me my key." And then several minutes later, I saw that there were 3 keys already in the table. I don't know. Yeah. So she or he wanted to play with me. Yeah.
Don't go to
That's
Dr.
my
Suharyadi's house.
Yeah. And then after that, I renovated my house. Yeah. And now, thank God, no more, I don't know, genie or ghost. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the genie didn't agree with the renovation. So that's why
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because my neighbors always said to me that when we were not at home, the neighbors told me, Pak Har, in your bathroom, it seems there were people bathing, and then are you sure? Yeah, every night when you were not there. Oh my God. And then when I arrived home, when I opened the door, there were always animals waiting. It's like small crocodiles, small one, and then frogs. Yeah, and then when I came in, they moved to another place. I don't know. And now no more. I don't know because I renovated the house.
So I think the ghost is haunted by the renovation.
Probably, yeah, probably. I just had one student. I don't know what he is. He can see ghost. When he came to my house in the afternoon, he said to me, Pak Har, in that picture, I had a very traditional picture, and then he said to me, in that picture, there is a beautiful person. Huh? I was so so afraid. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Then because I'm afraid, then I put that picture just in the garage. Yeah. And then several days later, he came back again, and then he saw, where's the picture? No, I just put it somewhere. Oh yeah. Okay, your picture is now in that place. Are you sure? Yeah. He could see that. Yeah. So the ghost is in that picture, and then I don't know where the picture is now. I put it somewhere else.
Yes, that's why don't buy for example, what do you call antique rings, necklace, and then mirrors, furniture, and for example, let's say cutlery, whatsoever, the antique one, because sometimes those those soul are there. So don't go to usually. Okay. So usually whenever people want to give me old antique stuff, I do not want to receive, because I don't want to have ghosts in my house. Right, Dr. Yusnita, do you want to start now?
Yes.
I cannot start ghost stories. I hope that writing is scary enough
Dr.
for the
Yusnita,
students.
I'm telling you, in New Zealand, I saw a ghost in New Zealand in one of the hostels. Last time when I went backpacking, I stayed in a hostel. That hostel was I saw a ghost there, but I feel blessed because it's a foreign ghost.
Yeah, it's not very scary, isn't it?
It's quite scary because I could see
Oh, really?
I could see the form. But interesting, isn't it?
Interesting it is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I will put my firm belief that we are different creatures. We live in different worlds. So I'm happy that I'm not given any abilities to see them. So I will leave it to the professional.
But if you come to Perlis, I will show you the places.
No, thank you.
All right, just kidding about that one, right?
Oh, good. But I will go for the noodles, of course.
Okay. But there will be some, let's say, for example, if you stay in the hotel, then you have to check whether the hotel are haunted or not. And do not stay with the one near the dialysis center, hospital, and so on. And you have the bad vibe over that, over such hotel, just go to the next hotel. You get good vibe. It will be how your instinct